all, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the Toronto Blue Jays in the second game of a 3-game series at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, two-dimensional BW here, folks. That's short for the BirdWatcher, 2DBW. Back for another game here. Back being the operative word. Back being what I might need to operate on. Folks, your humble host is still struggling with some back issues. But I'm here to call another game. The Orioles are playing really well right now. What is it? 8 of our last... What? What is it? I don't know. We're on a good roll. We're winning a lot of games right now. And we got a chance here today to clinch our second consecutive road series on against a division opponent. We took 2 out of 3 in Boston. So let's see. We went 7-3 on the homestand, and then took 2 out of 3. So that's 9-4, and then we won yesterday. So 10-4. We're 10-4. Good buddy. In our last 14 games. That's the kind of baseball we've been playing lately. The starting pitching during that stretch has been fantastic. Had we been getting that kind of pitching from our starters the entire season, I think we'd be looking at a above 500 record right now. I think the last 14 starts in this stretch, the starters have combined for a ERA of just 2.70. And I'm kind of stealing this from somebody, but I can't remember who. I think it might have been Mike Bordick. I think I saw another clip of Mike Bordick calling into a radio show to give his thoughts about how the Orioles are playing better now. And, you know, he says it comes down to the starting pitching. You know, if the starting pitching keeps you in the ball game, keeps the other team down, it keeps your defense more on their toes, and it also relaxes the offense where they don't feel like they got to press so much. So it's a domino effect, pretty much, according to Mike Bordick, and it's hard to disagree. Bordy really broke things down about a month or so ago when the team was playing some really bad baseball, and He made a lot of good points as to what was not working. So I'm going to trust Bordick's take on what is. And yeah, the starting pitching has really been good lately, and we're going to hope for more today. We got a good one on the mound, Kyle Bradish. He may be the best of the bunch when he's right, folks. Kyle Bradish is on the mound, and we are playing a somewhat of a bullpen game against the Blue Jays. They're going to start with a reliever anyway, Braydon Fisher. Fisher, a right-hander, but apparently another guy by the name of Miles is going to likely pitch the bulk of this game. Where is he at? I don't know. But anyway, basically the Blue Jays are starting with a reliever, and then they're going to go to pretty much their fifth starter / swingman option. So, yeah, we're facing the bottom part of their rotation today with Bradish. So the pitching matchup feels pretty good for us. And let's take a look at these starting lineups. Sammy Basayo is not in the lineup today. There's some reason to feel nervous about Sammy, but there's also some reason to feel not too nervous. He was removed from last night's game with a right abdominal discomfort, but they just did a scan, and where was that? Ouch. I got to move. Folks, when I make noises that sound like I'm in pain, that's just because I am. It's no big deal. Trying to limit my movement. Sometimes no mobility is good mobility. I'm just trying to bring up this tweet Jake Rill said the MRI on Samuel Basayo's right abdominal came back clean. Manager Craig Albernes said this was reported about an hour ago. So again, they did an MRI and it came back clean. The Orioles have called up Sam Huff, AAA catcher, to give some backup option while Sammy is out. And the Orioles have designated Weston Wilson for assignment in order to make room for Huff. So the fact that they didn't put Sammy on the DL, the fact that they DFA'd Wilson instead, the fact that the MRI came back clean, I think we might have avoided a scare. But while I say that, we also, I think, have to, I've already spoken about this, but I think we have to come to the conclusion that when it comes to Sammy Basayo leaving a ball game for one reason or another, we're going to have to lean on the side of he's probably going to be okay, unless it's a clear, severe injury. If it's some kind of knock or niggle or whatever, Sammy just seems to be the kind of guy that, I don't know. I think Sammy's a guy I wouldn't want to take with me to go see like a horror movie. I feel like he'd be the first guy to scream and jump out of his chair when the first loud noise of the movie, first jump scare. I don't know. Sammy just made out of paper mache, I guess. I don't know. The kid can hit a baseball, but my goodness, his body is made out of cotton candy or something. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully Sammy will be back in the lineup here pretty soon. But let's take a look at these lineups here today. For the Orioles, Taylor Ward is going to DH today. He's going to bat leadoff. Gunnar Henderson is the shortstop hitting second. Adley Rutschman will do the catching and hit third. Pete Alonso, your cleanup hitter at first base. Toby Mayo will move up to hit fifth behind Alonso. He's at third base. Leody Taveras is in center field hitting sixth. Colton Cowser in right field batting seventh. Blaze Alexander in left field today for Ward. He'll hit eighth, and Jackson Holliday will round it out, hitting ninth, playing second base. For the home team Blue Jays, George Springer once again DHing and leading off. Nathan Lucas in right field will bat second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the first baseman, hitting third. Jesus Sanchez will clean up and play left field. Ernie Clement will bat fifth at second base. Brandon Valenzuela, who batted ninth yesterday and hit a 2-run homer, well, we don't have to worry. He's not hitting ninth today. He's hitting sixth, and he's doing the catching again. Kazuka Okamoto batting seventh at third base. Andres Jimenez, the shortstop, hitting eighth. And the number 9 batter today, folks, we always have to keep an eye on those opposing teams' number 9 batters. They always seem to do something. Today, it is Miles Straw. Miles Straw, who's in center field batting ninth. So no Dalton Varsho in the lineup. Varsho left yesterday's game with an issue. I can't remember what it was, but I guess he's day-to-day for Toronto. Right. There's the Toronto skyline. I've never been to Toronto. Well, wait. No, I have been to Toronto, but it was just like for a day, crossing over from, what's on the other side of Toronto? Is it Detroit? Yeah, but I mean, I haven't I've been to Toronto, but, you know, it's like when you're at a airport layover. Like, yeah, I've been to Phoenix. I sat there in an airport lounge for 3 hours waiting for a connecting flight. But I've been to Phoenix. I don't know. Have you really been there? Hey, folks. Yes. Charm City Chat. How the heck is everybody doing? We are less than 50 subscribers away from 5,000 kids. And with the slow moving sub count lately, I think I'll be back on camera before we get there. So no worries there. Hopefully I'll be in nice shape. We can celebrate 5,000. Maybe make a little short out of it. Folks, Adley Rutschman, what a day he had at the plate yesterday. It was Nelson Cruz. You have to go back to like 2014, some game Nelson Cruz had for the kind of production Rutschman had, like reaching base 5 times with at least 5 RBI and 5 runs scored or something of that nature. Adley had a hell of a day yesterday, and that should certainly help his all-star chances. Adley went through a bit of a funk there for maybe about a week and a half. But, by the way, I think Phantom had shared something. I'm probably going to get it wrong, but is he tied or now taking the lead over Mountcastle in terms of home runs here at Rogers Center? I guess that is just among current Orioles. Surely there's a former Oriole with more homers in this ballpark. Tied at 8. But that's among just the current crop of Orioles. That's not all time since this park opened in 89 list, right? Because surely there's got to be another guy. Who would it be? I don't know. Maybe that is it. Oh, don't worry about it, Phantom. What's that you got above there? Varsho, hand, wrist injury. Okay. Reoccurring issue. Okay. So he's managing. Unlike Sammy, who, again, if he gets a hangnail, Samuel Basayo looks like he's going through the first scene of Saving Private Ryan. What do we got to do about Sammy? I mean, this dude's 21 years old. We plan on having him be a major part of the team for a long, long time. Years and years and years and years. I don't know how much I can take watching this guy every time a butterfly lands on his shoulder that he reacts like he just got cattle prodded. I don't know. How do we toughen this kid up? What can we do? I don't know. Doesn't seem like catcher is the right position for a guy like Sammy with that whole thing. You know? Maybe he should... I don't know. I was going to say something that's probably going to make people more mad than laugh. I'll just refrain. I'm going to refrain. Yeah, I mean, if you can't handle pain at that age, imagine... Yeah, I mean, it ain't going to get any better, Sammy. Take it from me. It is not going to get any better. And I mean... Yeah, come on. Scared, but man, he's not scared of a 100-mile-an-hour sinker coming at him. He's not scared of anything thrown his way when he's holding a bat. I tell you that. That's what's so strange. This guy's born to crush a baseball. Just seems like if you've got that in you, you got at least X amount of toughness. I was scared that anything that hurts might be something bigger than it is. Okay. All right, there's a word for that. What is that? Is that... What is it when you always think you're sick or whatever? What's the word for that? Some kind of phobia or something. I can't remember the name for it. My sister used to be accused of this. No, it's a more fancier word. Hypochondriac, yeah. Yeah, maybe Sammy's a hypochondriac. Again, you're a professional athlete. Probably not the best attribute to have, but we're going to work around it. Hey, folks, Taylor Ward is in the on-deck circle. If you're watching along with me, please be prepared to get synced up because you're probably ahead of me, and that's not going to be any good. So the best thing to do is pause your game right after the first pitch and allow me to then make the call of that first pitch. Probably only take a few seconds or so and get ready to unpause. And as soon as I've called that pitch, you unpause, and now you're good. You're good to go for the rest of the afternoon. Folks, it's a pretty good looking lineup here without Basayo. And we're about to start this game against a right-handed reliever, Braydon Fisher. He's made 3 other starts before this, so the Blue Jays have used him this way, but of the 32 games he has appeared in, 29 have been in relief. 2.62 ERA with a whip under 1. 0.93. Blue Jays have got their shirts and pants all powder blued out. Got that powder blue look going. Folks, why don't we bring this channel or bring this thing on over here? That way we won't scare the children so much. Yep, Gary, that was talked about 10 minutes ago. Weston Wilson DFA'd. Go Weston, young man. He might be back. We'll see if anybody wants him. Everybody wants some. I want some too. Wow. All right, folks, we're about ready for baseball. Afternoon on a Saturday in Toronto. What part of the sky you can see that's not covered by that roof is really nice. First pitch of the game, folks, in the dirt, low away for ball 1. We are underway at the Rogers Center. Taylor Ward in the box hitting .259. Looks at 1 low, and we're ahead 2-0. Oh, it's not as easy to work this soundboard, folks. It's sitting at an angle that I can't hardly see it.
Taylor?
But there we go. He misses a third straight pitch, does Fisher. A curveball low and away, 3-0. Promising start. Let's get a nice, cheap leadoff walk. And we will. Ball 4 misses by a bunch. The catcher had to reach across into the opposite side batter's box to receive that fourth pitch out of the zone. Take your base. There goes the perfect game for Toronto.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Here comes Gunnar.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
First pitch is on the bottom of the zone for a strike. A slider. The 0-1 to Gunnar. Swung on and fouled off to the right. So after 4 straight off the plate to Ward, Fisher gets ahead of Gunnar 0-2. Come on, Gunnar. Ow. Oh, anytime I have to adjust, it is something. Gunnar asks for time just as Fisher was getting into his motion. And that gets a bit of a boo from the crowd. Folks, we got about 100 people here. Good to have you. Sure, the room will get a little larger as we go. 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball lined into right field and a base hit. Ward will have to stop at second. That ball hit hard on one hop to the right fielder. About 107 off the bat. First and second for Baltimore with nobody out. Can we get another big first inning? We've been doing that lately, and we've been loving it. Rutschman's coming up. Big game yesterday.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
A chance to continue his hot hitting right now. 2 men on, nobody out. First pitch is inside. Valenzuela, the catcher, trying to frame it. Umpire not buying it. Adley's OPS against Toronto. Not even among active players. That's got Albert Bell on the list. Ground ball to second base. There's only going to be one play, and that's to first with the pitcher covering the bag. That looked like it would have been a double play, but the first baseman had to try to assist Guerrero instead of covering the bag. Second baseman just wanted to get the sure out at first. So it's a productive out for Adley. Second and third, 1 down. Here's Alonso. And he gets a ball in the dirt.
A polar bear stirs.
1-0 on Alonso. Pete hitting 246 coming into today. 1-0. That's a slider that breaks down at the top of the zone for a strike. Ward at third, Gunnar at second, 1 away. And spinning and throwing to second. Whoa, that's a close one. Gunnar is back. And a look into the Blue Jay dugout if they want to challenge this close pickoff move. Fisher's got a good pickoff to second move there. And I tell you what, that was extremely close. 1-1 to Alonso. The pitch, swing and a miss. He got a slider in a juicy part of the plate there, but he missed it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pete hitting .328 over his last 17 ball games with an OPS over 900. The 1-2 pitch is in the dirt, or close to it anyway. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, Charm City. There's Miles getting loose in the Blue Jay pen. Swing and a miss. Alonso chases a high fastball and strikes out in a huge RBI spot. Oh, you hate to see this. Alonso could not lay off. It'll be up to Kobe Mayo to get a big 2-out hit. Second and third. No score here. Top of the first. The pitch. Curveball. Fouled off. Kobe Mayo. Been picking it up at the plate. If only he can maybe learn how to get a throw over to first. On defense. We'd be really excited about it. But he has definitely been helping out with the bat lately. Pitch up and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fisher's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a slider. The pitch was in the zone. 2 strikes, 2 out, and now the crowd making noise here in Toronto. The Orioles are hopefully going to figure out a way to get something here, or else it'll be another wasted opportunity early in the ball game. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss on a slider, and there goes your inning. Mayo strikes out. Orioles second and third with 1 down. Alonso and Mayo strike out back-to-back to end the inning. That did not work.
Big buck, stop it all.
All right, let's check in over here with the Charm City chat. Folks, how you doing? Hey, JJ, what's up, buddy? Starting from the top, we got Phantom, George, Alan, Matt, Chilo, Edward, Isaac, RJL, Paul is here, the home run, Gary, Brian Mitch. Charles is here. USA 4547. Oh, wait. I think I just understood what that means. Great. Michael is here. Bobo. Slater, did I get you already, buddy? Coffee time with Byron. I think I got that. Hello. Herbert is here. There's JJ. And Loretta saying hello. I'm doing okay, JJ. Obviously not good enough to want to be on camera. My back is pretty jacked up, but making the best of it. Better than the first 24 hours. All right, we're ready for bottom of the first inning. First pitch from Bradish. Sinker hits the bottom of the zone for a strike. An Oriole fan is here. Folks, play-by-play with JJ. Be sure to check out his channel if you haven't already. Slider, low and away from Bradish, 1-1 the count. Give a click on his name or just type in play-by-play with JJ in the YouTube search. He does great play-by-play for baseball and bunch of other sports. Swing and a foul ball. 1-2 on Springer. Folks, I will try to be back on the camera, but I would gauge that based on how I'm feeling today and the fact that after tomorrow's early game, we have a day off on Monday. Probably just going to aim to return to the camera for the homestand starting on Tuesday. Here's a ball rolled over, foul ground. It's 2-2 on George Springer. Two and two the count. The pitch. Inside. So a long at bat to the first batter of the day for Bradish. As the Masson broadcast team throws up their latest prop bet. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NO-SHIT. That is ball 4 to Springer, and he gets super excited about it. He's looking toward his Blue Jay teammates in the dugout as if to go, okay, let's rock and roll. All right, Mr. Springer, let's see. Bradish needs to lock in here, giving up a leadoff walk to begin the ball game. The batter now, Nathan Lucas. And the first pitch misses by a little bit, up and away. Lucas is hitting a nice .315 on the average. That one hit up the middle toward Gunnar. He's able to step on second quickly and make it an easy double play to first. Folks, that's how you do it. Folks, Gunnar gets a ball right where you want it. One step, out one throw, out two. Bases empty, 2 down for Guerrero. And pitch low, ball 1. The 1-0 to Vlad. Check swing, they appeal, and he went. Hunter Wendelstedt, the crew chief, with the call over there at first base. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, he went around again, I believe, and the home plate umpire this time making the call. Strike 2 on Vlad. Two down. Just 12 pitches so far from Bradish, a chance to make it a nice quick inning. The pitch, slider in the dirt. 2-2 on Guerrero. Here comes the 2-2. It is a slider reached for and a little soft roller back to Bradish. He will get it to first in time. Nice play by Bradish. Alonso had to do another stretch. He helped out. And Kyle faces the minimum here in the first. Helped out by a double play. We go to the second, no score in Toronto. Oof. Might be time to get up and move around already. Oh, folks, I'll be back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
Hey, folks, if you don't mind, we got about 160 people here, but we're under 60 likes. I know I'm not a math whiz, but that tells me there's more than 100 people here that could hit the like button. And it would be great if you did. We got a moment here before the game resumes. Just take a moment and tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen, please. And let's get those likes up to 100. On our way, hopefully, to 200 today. That's right. I'm thinking big. Oh, God, I can't stretch. Come on. Don't grunt too much into the microphone, BW. Okay, so here's the guy that is supposedly going to pitch the bulk of the game today. A right-hander named Spencer Miles. He's made 2 starts this season, 16 appearances altogether. He gets Leody Taveras to begin his day, and he throws him a first pitch strike. Taveras hitting .266. Takes up and away, 1-1 the count. Where's your button, buddy? There we go. Line in the right. That ball's foul. Taveras, let me take a look at the back of your uniform there again. Looks like the T in your last name is starting to peel off or something. Maybe it was a trick of the angle. 1-2 pitch, taken, called, strike 3. A nice sinker there by Miles. It was starting inside and then tailed over the inside corner at the knees. That's a tough pitch. Taveras down on strikes, 1 away in the top of the second. Colton Cowser at the plate, folks. First pitch is a ball. The Cowser hitting .231 right now. 4 homers, 20 driven in. That pitch on the inside edge at 97 on that sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, so early analysis here. Miles has a pretty darn good sinker. 1-1 fouled away. Folks, I think I forgot to adjust the scrolling text about tomorrow's start time. I need to go back and look. 12, okay, so that's 1:37. So yeah, I'll be on the air at 1:20 p.m. tomorrow. Here's a foul ball. 1-2 still on Cowser. So let me see if that is updated. 1:20. Yeah, it says 250 right now. That is wrong. 1-2 curveball low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There we go. Come on, Cowser. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Inside, only just. Full count. If the Blue Jays had challenged there, they would have won it. That ball just kissing the inside edge. Payoff pitch. Hit in the air. Cowser gets into one to right center. That ball's gonna go! Bye, birdie! The milkman delivers. He is on a roll. And the Orioles have taken the lead here early. Number 5 on the season for Cowser, folks. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Well, Miles might have a good sinker, but you can't leave one right there. That ball was like a magnet to the sweet spot of the bat of Colton Cowser. Blaze Alexander has got a 2-0 count working right now.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Folks, it's safe to wear those cow costumes back to the yard right now. They were all the rage for a little while. Remember that? Remember when they were going to designate a section of left field down the line there as the pasture? And then slowly but surely, the hype for Cowser kind of fizzled out. Well, guess what? Here's a comebacker to Miles. It pops out of his glove, but he's able to just pick it up and throw out Blaze for out number 2. The milkman might be back, folks. And I tell you what, I'm so happy. I mean, I might be more happy about that than anything because Cowser, outside of his hitting, I think is a really good baseball player. I love his defense. I like his attitude. I like everything about him. The guy just hasn't been able to hit or the damn for so long, but maybe he's figuring it out. Here is Holiday. First pitch is a strike. Swing and a miss. On a curveball, it's 0-2 to Holiday. The Orioles have gotten at least 7 hits in 11 straight games, and that is the longest active streak of any team in baseball to get at least 7 hits for that many games straight. That is a good sign that your offense is doing well. And we talked already about the starting pitching staff as Holiday strikes out swinging on a curveball to end the inning. But Colton Cowser, he lifts off his 5th of the season, a no-doubt shot to right. And the Orioles have taken an early lead here, 1-0, going into the bottom of the 2nd. But yeah, Cowser, I mean, the guy can run. The guy's got a great arm. The guy can patrol any part of the outfield you want. He's got a good attitude, good teammate. All he's got to do is hit, and he should be playing every damn day. Sup, Richard? Sup? Hey, folks, let's get back on that road to 100 likes. What do you say? We got about 200 people here. If just a handful of you hit that like button, we can get to 100 likes. Folks, it's all a part of live streaming on YouTube. Channels like this, it's like a plant needing water. We need it to survive and to grow. 100 likes. What do you say? And if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, might I persuade you to give that a try? It's free. There's a button at the bottom of your screen. We are just a few dozen subscribers away from 5,000 for the channel, which would be a nice milestone and a sign that this is a community that is not only growing, but it's getting rather significant in size. So that's what it's all about. Liking and subscribing, that helps the channel get seen by more new people, and then they find it, and that's how you grow. There you go. First pitch in the bottom of the second is a strike to Jesus Sanchez. He's hitting .278, half a dozen homers, 28 driven in. Breaking ball, a slider, and that's lined in the right for a base hit. The Blue Jays have the leadoff man on in each of the first two innings. Springer led off with a walk and was eliminated on a double play. Let's hope for something similar here. Ernie Clement, the batter. Pesky hitter. Hard to strike out. He's batting .303. And a perfect first pitch slider. Might have even gotten away with an inch off the plate for strike one. Bradish working pretty quick. Next pitch. Hits the bottom of the zone with a sinker. 0-2. Despite that leadoff walk in the first and the leadoff single here, Bradish, to me, looks pretty sharp today. Here's a ball hit to third base. Mayo going to second for one, and Holiday will put it in his pocket. No return throw to first. It was always going to be difficult to turn to on this ball. It would have gone all the way around the horn. And I think we should be happy to get that lead runner out because it was pretty close just to get the force play there. Fielder's choice. And the batter now, Brandon Valenzuela. Switch hitting catcher. Looks at a curveball low. Appeal on the swing, he didn't go. Clement now on at first. One away. Breaking ball, and that ball's hammered into right field, a base hit. Gonna have to be dug out of the corner. And holding up at third base is Clement. It'll be a double for Valenzuela. And the Blue Jays are threatening here. Second and third with one out. Double number 4 on the year for the Blue Jay catcher. Valenzuela did very well to sit on that curveball. All right. Bradish needs a strikeout or something kept shallow here. With Kazuma Okamoto at the plate. First pitch fouled away. Okamoto, a good candidate for a strikeout. I do believe he's among the league leaders in that dubious category. But he's got 13 home runs on the season, 35 driven in. 0-1 the count, the pitch. In there, a slider for strike 2. Come on, folks, we want a strikeout. And we want to get a chase. And on an 0-2 count, we've got a couple of pitches to try to get a chase on a slider or a curveball, dropping low and away. Let's try that. Actually, Bradish hangs a slider here. It was middle up in the zone. Okamoto fouls it back. Not sure if I like that location. Oriole infield is playing in to try to nail the runner down at the plate. 0-2 pitch to Okamoto. There's that low and away slider, but it started too far outside. Okamoto didn't offer. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Second and third, 1 out. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and lined in the left field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Ward firing toward home. It'll be just the 1 run. Valenzuela stops at third. This ball game is tied on an RBI single by Okamoto. 1-1 ball game, and the Blue Jays are now in a position to take a lead with first and third and still only 1 out. Well, we couldn't get the strikeout and instead gave up a hit. Here's Andres Jimenez, and he fouls one straight back. Jimenez more of a contact guy and probably not as easy to strike out. But a double play ball would work. 0-1 on Jimenez, who's hitting .213. The pitch, letter high for ball 1. Folks, 7 likes away from 200. Come on. If you're watching, just pitch in. Pitch in. Little tap. First and third, 1 out, the 1-1 pitch. Foul back. 2 strikes on Jimenez. Another large crowd here at the Rogers Center, with people sitting in the farthest reaches of the 5th deck. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Bradish goes up the ladder with a sinker to get the strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. Well, that would have been nice to get that result with Okamoto, but if we can get out of this with the game tied, then we'll move on. We got 7 more innings to go. Here's the number 9 batter, Miles Straw, and the first pitch is in the dirt, a slider, ball 1. That dreaded number 9 hitter. Gotta get him out. Gotta go after him. Straw hitting .245. Doesn't start all that often. 1-0. That's a ground ball right to Gunnar. He'll underhand it to Holiday to get the force at second. The inning ends. But the Blue Jays do tie it up. Folks, we got over 100 likes. At the end of 2, it's a 1-1 ball game here in Toronto. Top of the order due up for Baltimore. Folks, thanks so much for getting us over 100 likes. I'll drop the topic for a little while, okay?
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
I really do. I mean, of course, for those who have yet to hit it, you can always hit that like button still. But in terms of me persuading you to, I'll take a break. We hit 100. We'll check in on that in another inning or two, okay? Oh, I'm going to lean over to try to check on some out-of-town scores. Oh, your boy is hurting. I've got some medication that can take a lot of the pain away, but wouldn't really be the right thing to be on this stuff and live streaming and announcing a ball game at the same time. So I just have to kind of power through this, folks, and then after the game, I'll be zonked out on something and be feeling much better. Let's see. Let's hit the refresh just in case. In the bottom of the ninth inning, the Tigers are on the verge of getting shut out. The Mariners lead at 4-0 with Detroit coming up in the bottom of the ninth. 1-1 tie between the Royals and Twins. That's in the top of the sixth. Kansas City at the plate. Top five, Reds 5, Cardinals 3, Cincinnati at the plate with first and second, 1 out. Giants with a 1-0 lead over the Cubs. That's in the top of the sixth. And then everything else is later, so forget about it. Here we go. Top of the third, Taylor Ward walked to lead off the ball game and takes a curveball off the plate for ball one right now. I didn't know heroin was legal here. I'll go to my local 7-Eleven and pick up some later. Thanks for the tip. Foul ball, 1-1 the count on Taylor Ward.
Taylor?
The pitch. That slider hits the very bottom of the zone for strike 2. Miles goes into his windup, and he misses badly with a curveball outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch is upstairs, and we got a full count. Taylor Ward. This is why I've been wanting him to bat leadoff. I did for a few days have thoughts of maybe Taveras working out in the leadoff spot, but that was when Ward was struggling a bit. Well, he just took strike 3. Ward. I mean, sometimes you look at him and it's like, dude, you have to take a swing at some point. But he does work counts. He does get his share of walks. I have to be happy with the kind of production he's given us, especially if he's not going to hit home runs. He's doing other things to help. But he struck out looking there. Here's Gunnar. First pitch is a strike, top of the zone.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Gunner's still sitting on 99 career home runs. The next one will be number 100. Curveball outside, 1-1.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky.
Been sitting on 99 for a minute. 1-1 pitch. Line back up the middle, off the glove of Fisher, and that's going to help Gunnar. Oh, I thought it would. Clement still gets the out. The second baseman coming in. I thought Gunnar might be able to beat it out, but he is out by probably a quarter step. The manager and the trainer out looking at Miles, the pitcher, about something. I guess that ball hit off his glove. Maybe it hit off the hand part of the glove. And they're checking him out right now. Adley Rutschman's due up with 2 down, nobody on. And Miles is going to go back to work. Rutschman grounded out first time and hits it on the ground, and nice stop by Clement at second. He'll throw to first to get the out. Ernie Clement is a good ball player. He's just got the unfortunate, he's got a name that just, I don't know. It's hard to become famous with a name like Ernie Clement. He sounds like the guy you call to fix your plumbing. He's a good ball player, though. That's the end of the inning, folks. We're tied at 1. Going into the bottom of the third. Folks.
'99 red balloons floating in the summer sky.
Oh, guys. Can't talk about it. Can't talk about it. When I'm calling the game, I can lock in and call the game. Just relay what I'm seeing, and my mind can focus on the task. Between innings, normally I like to goof off, come up with something for a topic. But all I can think about is how much my back hurts. For the love of God. But I can't talk about it. Oh, well. Now, I'll leave it up to you guys. Come up with a topic for the next commercial break. And then I'll lean right into it. This particular break was spent doing nothing. My apologies. It's going to be the top of the Blue Jay order here in the bottom of the third. Disclosure Day looks awesome, says Derek. I don't know. Does Spielberg still have a good one left in him? I hope it's good. Here's Springer. Walked his first time up and takes inside for ball 1, second time up. I remember Disclosure. That was Michael Douglas and Demi Moore like banging for 2 hours. That pitch is inside. It's 2-0. So Spielberg's going to make a movie about the day that Demi Moore and Michael Douglas were banging. I'm down. A 2-0 pitch misses slightly up. 3-0. Kyle Bradish has thrown 7 pitches to Springer today, and they've all missed. A 4-pitch walk, and now 3-0 here. Hey, it's a strike to Springer. And Bradish proves it's possible. The 3-1. Breaking ball fouled off. Springer goes down to a knee. All right, Derek. Well, you don't have to scream that at me. I'm just kidding. I got that corny boomer humor thing down. Here's a ball hit softly to third. Mayo charging, throws on the run, and gets Springer. 1 away in the bottom of the third. I'm not frozen, Mr. B. Moore. I'm just meditating. I am, this is something I've learned over here in Thailand. It's how you keep your body, mind, and spirit in tip-top shape. I'm just very, very still. Here's Nathan Lucas. First pitch is a strike. I mean, look at me, folks. I'm not blinking. You can't even tell I'm speaking. This is something you learn over here. Curveball in the dirt, 1-1 on Lucas. One down, nobody on for the Blue Jays. William the Waterman says, I've officially been watching you for over a year now. Very nice. Thank you, William. Thanks for checking in. 1-1, swing and a miss on a letter-high fastball. Lucas missed that pitch by a lot. He is set up to get struck out after a pitch like that. Come on, Bradish. 1-2 pitch. And there's your strikeout. A sinker. Got him looking. See you later. Wrong button.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Bradish just knew. Just throw something. Lucas is going to strike out. Here's Guerrero. Up there the way you want him, with nobody on and 2 down. And a slider low and away for ball 1. William works offshore. You doing some drilling? 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. Williams hanging out in the Marianas Trench. Folks, we've got fans everywhere. 2-0, that's a hair low. 3-0 on Guerrero. I say a hair low. That's about 12 hairs low. Williams on a tugboat right now. That's awesome. Yo, tugboat life is the life for me. Tell you what. This one's for you there, William. The 3-1 to Guerrero, fouled off. Yes. William, the modern Captain Chesapeake, joining us today. He is a true waterman. And how cool is that? Following my channel, out there on a tugboat, out there on the water, living that marine life. I'm all about it, man. Get the hell away from everybody, right? No, I'm doing just fine, Chris. Don't let my lack of movement fool you. I am just incredibly still. By the way, Guerrero, when he fouled that last pitch off, it was off himself. And I treated it like any other foul ball a batter will hit off himself. Figured he just needed a moment to shake it off, but he is still struggling. That one hit off his back foot, his right foot, on the back side. Might have even gotten some of his ankle there. If it got his ankle, I can understand. So the trainer came out to give him a look, but he's going to stay in here now with a 3-2 count, 2 down. Guerrero back in the box. And Bradish's payoff pitch is a curve ball in the dirt. And what a strange bat flip here by Guerrero. Just sort of flips it right there at the plate. He'll go down the first with 2 away. Bradish is on 48 pitches right now. Want to hurry up and get this third out. Try to keep him in line for a 6-inning game if we can get it. Jesus Sanchez. It's getting kind of windy in the ballpark. First pitch is a strike. You can see the ruffling of the shirt sleeve of Bradish. This is a fully enclosed dome with an open roof. Normally the wind doesn't get this active on the field of play. Here's a ground ball off the glove of Holiday into center field for a base hit. And Guerrero going first to third. Jesus Sanchez with his second hit of the game. And the Blue Jays have first and third, 2 down. Holiday would have had to get off a really tough play on the run, running away from first base, had he gotten his glove on it. But it would have at least kept Guerrero at second base. It is first and third, 2 down for Clement. .50 pitches for Bradish. And number 51 is in the dirt away from Clement for ball 1. The 1-0. That one's lifted out to left. That one's turning Ward around. That ball's into the bullpen for a 3-run homer. A 2-out, 3-run bomb by Ernie Clement. Why did I have to talk this guy up earlier? I said he was a good little ball player. Well, he just delivered a 3-run bomb. His 6th of the season, and the Blue Jays have taken the lead here 4-1. Bradish left a slider right in the very middle part of the zone. Here's Brandon Valenzuela, ground ball up the middle and through, a base hit past the diving glove of Gunnar. And Bradish is starting to unravel here. That's 6 hits now given up. Couple of walks as well, and that'll bring Drew French out. Oh, well, that's good for Lewis. He's got the rest of the afternoon off because the game's over. Doesn't have to watch anymore. I'll be here for the remainder of the ball game. Okamoto is due up next. Okay, it is runner at first, 2 down, 3 runs in for Toronto on a 3-run homer by Clement. There's a first pitch strike. The 0-1. In the dirt, Rutschman will have to pop up and go grab that ball that rolled back toward the mound. 1 ball, 1 strike. 23 pitches here in the 3rd inning for Bradish. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good slider there. 1-2. Okamoto had an RBI single off Bradish first time up. He reaches for one here and flares it out to left for a base hit. A one-handed swing by Okamoto, and the inning will continue. Things aren't looking too good right now for Kyle Bradish. Oh, we didn't struggle last night, did we? As far as I know, we've got a 3-2 series lead on the season. I would say they've struggled with us as much, if not more, than we've struggled with them based on that record. I don't know. Jimenez takes strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 0-1. That's lined into right field. A base hit. Hauser's going to fire home. No, he's going to fire to third, and we're going to get a runner caught here for the final out. But the Blue Jays add another run with a 2-out knock by Jimenez. Inning over, but damage done. 4 runs on the board for Toronto. They lead at 5-1 going into the 4th inning. Yikes. If I knew it was going to be this kind of party. Can you please give a shout out to my wife, Bunny? Her favorite movie is Bull Durham. Thanks. Hope your back feels better. Hello, Bunny. How are you? I would do some sort of line from Bull Durham, but I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Crash Davis, right? That's Costner's name. And then you got Andy Dufresne pitching. Tim Robbins. I don't know why I haven't seen Bull Durham in a long time. It's a solid baseball movie. I guess it's the whole love story part of it. But, hey, Bunny. Hope you have a good day. Hey, BW, good to see you. Lots of game left. Jay's bullpen isn't that great. Yeah, and the Orioles offense has been doing really well, so I'm not considering this game out of reach. Not by any means. But our bullpen will have to be on today. Our bullpen will have to be on because Bradish has given up 5 already. Can't really afford to give up much more. My neighbor's name is Bunny. Well, maybe you and the Major are neighbors and you didn't realize it. Top of the 4th inning. Blue Jays have out-hit the Orioles 8-2. Wow, 8 hits given up by Bradish in 3 innings. Not his day today. Let's see if the offense can make this a slugfest. Pete Alonso is going to lead off. And he looks at a sinker on the outside edge, perfectly spotted by Miles for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, another sinker. That one breaks over the middle of the plate, and Alonso still stared at it, and it's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch, foul back. Come on, stir it up, polar bear, stir it up.
A polar bear stirs.
The 0-2 pitch outside. I think it's time for a lucky. Oh, it's time for a lucky. Oh, BW's got to move. BW's got to stretch. Ha. Yeah, this is the life. This pitch way outside. 2-2 on Alonso. Come on, Pete. I like Playboy bunnies, says Matt. Wow, Matt, really going out on a limb there, aren't you? 2-2 pitch, grounded hard to third. Nice scoop by Okamoto. And he'll throw across in time. Alonso's down, one away. Bold stance by Matt, folks. He likes Playboy bunnies. What's next? You've got an affinity for Victoria's Secret models? Going out on another limb there. Here's Kobe Mayo. That's low for ball one.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Pitch outside. 2-0. Orioles just need to, chip away. We don't have to get it all back right now, this stage of the ball game, but a little chipperoo. Got a 2-0 on Mayo. Pitch. He rolls over. That ball up the third base line, but it's foul. Bunnies are great. Very, very tasty. The bunnies are great. Very tasty. My neighbor, he cannot afford. USA, I'm with you on that, man. Why mess around unless, it's just a backup plan. It's like when you go to Golden Corral, but you can see there's a long wait line. You're like, all right, we'll go to Sizzler. We'll settle for Sizzler. 2-2 the count on Kobe Mayo. Rabbit chili is actually pretty good. All right, folks. I've already got a bad back. I don't need an upset stomach on top of it. Good grief. 2-2 fouled off of the catcher. Valenzuela is going to go shake this off for a minute. Victoria's Secret has bunnies? That sounds like a copyright issue. Rattlesnake chili. No, Scott, I'm afraid it's duck season. You've got it all wrong. 2-2 to Mayo. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Pop foul. We'll do it again. I have it on good authority that it is indeed duck season. Okay? I don't know where you get your information. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Popped up. Shallow center. Straw will not be the guy on it. Cameraman fooled me. They shift over to right field. The right fielder will make the catch. Lucas for out number 2. Bunnies are tasty. All right, you guys are starting to freak me out. Why does everybody want to eat cute little bunnies? The hell is wrong with you people? You guys should be dating Glenn Close from Fatal Attraction if that's your palate. Good grief. Pitch fouled away. No, it's not away. It's in the field of play and caught and foul ground by Okamoto for the final out of the inning. Tavares is retired unceremoniously. The inning is over. Nothing doing for Baltimore. Going on to the bottom of the fourth, 5-1 Toronto. Folks, let's talk more about cooking little cute animals. Come on. Who doesn't love a good koala bear stew? Am I right? Yes. Yes. How about nice maybe like a chicken fried panda? It's a panda, but it's chicken fried. It's delicious. Folks, I don't know about you, but I like my dolphin meat to be tuna safe. That's right. Only tuna safe dolphin meat for BW. When that dolphin meat is nice and lean, tender, delicious. Folks, who doesn't love a good baby seal sandwich? Come on. Especially the club sandwich. Folks, I'll be here all week. You guys are disgusting. What the hell kind of cult have I cultivated? Folks, I thought I'd never say this, but please just go to McDonald's. Orangutan knuckles, fried orangutan knuckles. That is a delicacy, folks. You got to try it. Here's Miles Straw. First pitch is high for ball one. We're in the bottom of the fourth. You know what I like? Fried flamingo legs. They're just these little, tiny little crispy flamingo legs. You only have to cook them for like 2 seconds. They're delicious. 1-1 the count on Straw. The pitch and a slider just missed. Did we challenge this? It looks like we challenged it. I don't think we're going to get it. It looked low and away to me. And it's not a strike. And the Orioles lose a challenge. Folks, I just love to eat the eye stems off of crabs. I know us Marylanders love our crabs, but I just eat the eye stems. That's what I go for. There's a strike. 2-2 on Straw. Another thing I'm a real big fan of is cheetah heels. You just remove the heels. Very tender. Yeah, the cheetah is rendered useless once you remove its heels, but it's tasty with some butter, some sriracha sauce. 2-2 the count on Straw. Here's a ball rolled over, foul toward third. Scott, I've also lived in America, and I've seen crazy stuff being eaten there as well. Things on a stick that should never be on a stick. Folks, we're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Toronto 5, Baltimore 1. 2-2 on the leadoff hitter, Miles Straw. The pitch, fouled away. Indeed, the O's can come back. They can. Will they? I don't know. Can they? Yes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3. Three and 2 on straw. And here comes the payoff pitch. Popped up. Should be playable on the first base side. Alonso streaking into foul ground. He's got it. 1 away. Cheetah toes. Cheeto. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. That's what Cheetos are. Cheetah toes. Cheetahs are kind of orange, right? They're like orange with spotted black spots, so that's why the snack is orange. But they can't sell them as cheetah toes. I mean, there would be outrage. So they get away with it. They just call them Cheetos. No one's ever caught on. George Springer has ball 1. Here's the 70th pitch of the day, and it's a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Springer. Folks, you really got to try some whale blowhole sometime. Really, really tasty. I mean, obviously, you don't eat the hole itself. A hole is just a void in space. But you just kind of carve around the whole area. And you just take that nice nougat of whale blowhole. Oh, it's delicious. Curveball misses. It's 3-1 on Springer. The 3-1 pitch, that's a check swing, and he did not go. That's another walk for Springer, his second of the game. Bradish is laboring today. 1 out, walk. Here's Lucas. Lucas is 0 for 2. And there goes Springer. Swing and a miss. That was a hit and run. And now Springer caught in a rundown between first and second. And we've got a pickle here. The tag finally applied. And folks, Springer is gone. See you later. Springer, for the second time today, gets on by a walk, but gets eliminated on the bases. Once with a double play ball, and now on a swing and miss hit and run situation. No hit and no run. It's 2 down, bases empty, and an 0-1 count now on Lucas. And a ball hit back over the mound, and off the glove of Gunnar into center field, a base hit. Gunnar should have had this one. See how they score it. Let's see, does this ball take a funny bounce? They're going to give Lucas a hit here. Oh, that ball did hit off the base, and it skimmed under. Okay, so that ball did. You can't blame Gunnar there. That ball hit off the base and then scooted under the glove of Gunnar. So runner at first, 2 down, and the batter is Guerrero. First pitch is ball 1 to him. And the next one is a called strike, and that was a generous call by the umpire for our purposes. That was definitely a ball. 1-1 the count. The pitch. Strike. Folks, we're in the bottom of the fourth. 5-1 Toronto. The 1-2 pitch to Guerrero is low. It's 2-2. A 2 down and a runner at first base. 80th pitch of the day coming up for Bradish. Here comes the 2-2. Swing, and did he get a piece? Guerrero just did get a piece on a pitch probably 6 inches outside. Reached out, and that one fouled off of the armpit of Rutschman. Two and two once more to Guerrero. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Bradish strikes out the mighty bat of Vladimir Guerrero, and the inning is over.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. The Oriole offense needs to start doing something here. 4 innings in the books, 5 to go. The Orioles with 1 run on 2 hits. We need to get the bats going. 5th inning coming up, 5-1 Toronto. I'll be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
Oh, wow. Here he
Let me
comes.
show you what I mean now. By the first thing you do is get right up in their face, you point the finger. Then if you can't get close enough, you turn the hand around and kick some dirt. And then if he's missed a strike, you get over here and you put dirt all over the thing. You throw the hat down, you pick it up, you throw it, and then you're so bad, you throw him out of the game. You're out of here. That's the way a major league manager
I
should.
learned something, buddy boy.
get.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to keep our composure.
Drop the big one.
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is.
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
All right, we're in the 5th inning now. Colton Cowser, the milkman, who delivered a home run in his first at-bat, the only run the Orioles have scored, leading off here in the 5th. Folks, let's get some cows in the chat. Miles on the mound, 43 pitches into his appearance. First one, the Cowser breaks outside for ball 1. Foul ball, another curve ball from Miles. 1-1 the count. 1-1 pitch. He lays off a slider that breaks low. 2-1. Eh? 2-1 pitch fouled away. We'll have a 2-2 count on Cowser. That home run today went 427 feet. Two lays off another low slider, full count, and another good AB here from Cowser. Come on, let's start a rally. Payoff pitch. Swung on, hit on the ground, right to Guerrero. He'll take it to the bag unassisted. 1 away. Darn it. Under 7.5 what? Am I being threatened by some bet line on whether or not you're going to like or subscribe? Well, you may very kindly dislike and unsubscribe, sir. I'm not going to be held hostage by your betting line. Here's Blaze Alexander. He takes high for ball 1. That's the 50th pitch of the day for Miles. Blaze is 0 for 1. Foul ball, and Valenzuela once again gets a foul ball somewhere off himself. He's having a rough day behind the plate. Oh, that one got him right where you don't want to be gotten, folks. Valenzuela just took one in the cojones. My goodness. I wonder how Sammy would react to a foul ball like that. Valenzuela's ready to go. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a wave of the bat by Blaze. Not a good look there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This pitch misses low and in with a curveball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Come on, Blaze. Grounded foul. We'll do it again. 2-2. Off the plate, we got a full count, folks. The payoff pitch to Alexander. High for ball 4. Take your base, kid.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
All right. I talk about chipping away. This is a chance to chip away. We got a runner on. He's got some speed. And we got we almost got the top of the order up. But Jackson Holliday's up. Hey, Diablo Girl. 48, becoming a Magic member. Welcome in.
Message for you, son.
First pitch curveball to Holliday for a strike. And Holliday with a look back at the ump. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Jackson give the ump a look in his entire MLB career. That pitch is high, 1-1 on Jackson Holliday.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Thank you for becoming a Magic member, Diablo Girl. Nice binoculars you got there. Give him a test run. Check out those emojis you got. There goes the runner. And a swing and a foul ball by Holiday. Blaze looked to have had a good jump. I wonder how things would have gone had Holiday just taken that pitch. Folks, there you go, Diablo. Nice beaver. Sorry to be so forward. I know we just met. But nice beaver you got there. This pitch is a called strike 3 on the inside edge. Miles rings up Holiday 2 down. That's the kind of humor you'll get to be enjoying over here with your Magic membership. Aren't you already regretting this? Here's Taylor Ward. Come on, we need something. First pitch strike. Ah. Oh, are you a Jays fan then? 0-1, swing and a miss. Miles has been pretty effective, much to our dismay. Fouled back. Still 0-2. Well, that's perfectly fine, Diablo. Egan Aiken is up in the Oriole bullpen. Here's a swing and a miss. Ward strikes out on a curveball. Miles pumps his glove. And that is half of the ball game in the books, folks. The Orioles right now are down. The Blue Jays have been the better side, but it's half of a game. We got to play better for the other half of this game. And that's as the road team with the Blue Jays, an extra trip to the plate here coming up. Baltimore down by 4, folks. 5-1, Toronto. Yeah, fans of all teams are welcome here to hang out. And very nice of Diablo Girl to not only hang out, but to become a Magic member. Help support the channel of a team that's not even her team. That's such a nice gesture. So just that alone tells me, yeah, you're not obnoxious. That's right, folks. Support the channel financially, and I will assume you're not obnoxious. I really know how to analyze people, right? No, thanks again, Diablo. Hey, where's Bam? I don't know. I think we got a lighter audience today than usual. What's going on this weekend? Anything special back in the U.S. this weekend? What is this? First weekend of June? People going out, hitting the beach. Toronto have left 4 men on base. The Orioles have left 3. Blue Jays have out-hit us 9-2. And they, again, have another trip to the plate here in the 5th. Egan Aiken's 17th appearance of the season. His ERA is a little over 9. He's had a few bad outings. I can't really excuse the numbers, but It's probably going to be tough for him to finish up the season with an ERA like under 4, the way it's started. But hopefully he can start trimming it down here. 0-1 pitch to Sanchez, hit out to left. Ward heading, it's Blaze playing left today. Heads over toward the stands. It's out of play. 0-2 the count on Sanchez. There's a lot of high school graduations going. Yeah, this would be the weekend for that, wouldn't it? First weekend, yeah. Graduation weekend. Oh, don't you folks feel so optimistic for the next generation of graduates? I wonder if the keynote speaker was AI. That would be appropriate. Folks, the 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2. Yeah, folks, as you go out there and you enter the real world looking for that job, oh, whoops. Here's a ground ball to Gunnar. He backs up on it, throws from the outfield grass in time to get Sanchez. Gunnar showing off the arm there. 1 down. Swisha says, I don't see a comeback coming. All right, well, good thing you're not a fortune teller. Here's a ball hit out to right, backing up on it and not making the catch is Cowser, and Clement is going to turn this into a triple. Colton Cowser tried to make a spectacular catch up against the wall, but hard contact with that wall made it to where Cowser could not hold it in. If he ever did get a glove on it, it was hard to see if this glove was ever on the ball. Really tough area to go up against because there's like a mesh. Oh, no, and Cowser's now favoring his left arm, his glove arm, after running into that chain mesh fence that he went up against, and there's like a padding above that juts out over the fence, but it's low enough where you can jump up and catch a ball up against that padding. It's just a very awkward area of the field to be trying to make a catch up against the wall. And it looks like Cowser's left arm actually got caught up on that mesh fence, like just for a split second as he was coming back down. He's going to stay in there. Mansolino and the trainer jogging back to the dugout. Tough break for Cowser. He really gave that catch attempt his all. And not only does he not get the ball, look at that. He's just casually checking his little card. He's fine. Hit out to right center. Boy, don't make Cowser catch this. Cowser makes the catch! A run will come in from third on a sac fly, but I don't care. I don't care if the Orioles go on to lose this game. If Colton Cowser is going to show me effort like that, immediately after what had just happened, Colton Cowser made a spectacular catch. Running into the wall right after the catch in deep right center field. It is now 6-1 Toronto. But man, Cowser. Show me you love to play baseball, why don't you? I tell you what, if this dude can just figure out how to hit, if he just puts it all together for one season, gives you like a 30 homer, 100 RBI, 275 or better season, this dude is going to be a superstar. Because I'm telling you, every other part of his game, this dude knows how to play some baseball. Here's Okamoto with 2 down. It's a count of a ball and a strike. Base is empty. 6-1 Toronto. There's a strike. By the way, I did say Keegan Aiken is in the game, didn't I? I might not have. Keegan Aiken is pitching here in the 5th inning. The 1-2, slow roller to Gunnar. Should have a play. He'll make it. Okamoto's done. The inning is over. A run scores after a triple and a sac fly, both involving Colton Cowser. And the Blue Jays get a run out of it, but that is the kind of effort right there that in BW's personal Oriole Hall of Fame, you notch your initials in there. I like me Colton Cowser. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of this guy. I want him to start hitting. I want him to just hit good enough to where it's like, well, we got to have him in the lineup because of everything else that he does. But he's just got to hit that good enough. And I hope that he can. Lately, he has. So it's possible. God, he was so bad for so long. That changeup. Can't never hit the changeup. I don't know. Has anybody been monitoring it closely? Is Cowser starting to hit changeups a little more often? I know he's striking out less. But if the book is just throw him a changeup on 2 strikes and he's an automatic out, well, why aren't they doing that anymore? Or has he figured out how to lay off? Is he now hitting him? What is he doing? What's happened? Somebody help me out. I like to observe, but I don't know what to tell you. Something's better. If you hear me sipping on something, that's a good old iced latte. That's right. Folks, my back hurts. And we're back to the ball game. Top of the 6th, Gunnar Henderson pops up the first pitch. It's out of play. All right. I said we got to chip away, and since I've said that, the Blue Jays have added a run. So far, our plan is not working. But we got the meat of the order up here. I demand we get something here. Miles has gone 4 innings. He gave up the home run ball, but that's it. Gunnar, line drive, base hit, right center field, into the gap. Lucas cuts it off, and Gunnar will have himself a leadoff single. There you go. 1 guy on base. Let's get some more. Turn that sprinkler on. We got Adley Rutschman coming up. Let's get on a roll. This is what this team can do. You know, that 1 inning in the game where they can bat around. How about today? Make it the 6th inning. First pitch to Rutschman is a strike. Pain meds are fine. Just can't really take one while I'm streaming. But I plan on popping one right after the ball game. And hopefully that'll carry me through most of the rest of my day, which today starts at 2 in the morning. Rutschman pops it foul and out of play. It is a ball and 2 strikes. And since it's an early day tomorrow, so I woke up at 2. I'll probably go to bed by like 5 p.m. today, my time, to wake up for a game that'll start around midnight, and I'll be up at 11. So I'll get like 6 hours in, starting at 5 o'clock. Maybe an hour nap somewhere before all that to get a extra hour in. It all adds up. I find my sleep where I can get it, folks. I know it's a unorthodox setup here. I live as geographically as about as far away from the city of Baltimore as you can get without leaving planet Earth. 1-2 pitch to Rutschman, up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 bugle. Come on, Adley. We need a rally. The 2-2. Breaking ball hit high in the air to right, but it won't be deep enough. It is warning track power for Rutschman. And a play back at first is closer than it should ever be. Not sure what Gunnar was doing here. Lucas firing it back over to first. Close enough to where Toronto is checking to make sure they don't want to challenge this. Lucas showing off an arm here. Gunnar, way too casual, going back to first base. Looks like Gunnar will get away with it. And the Blue Jays are going to now go to their bullpen. And Miles is going to walk off to an ovation. He did his job here today. 4 1/3 innings, giving up 1 run. Another runner at first, his responsibility, but definitely the kind of outing Toronto had hoped for to get them to 1 out in the 6th. They used Fisher to get through the first inning. 4 1/3 for Miles. He had 5 strikeouts, 2 hits, and a walk. 73 pitches. They are going to bring in Jeff Hoff. Oh, folks. Guess who's coming in? It's the guy they brought in when we were down by, 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th? And that 5-run 9th comeback win? Remember who started that inning? That's who they're bringing in, folks. Jeff Hoffman. The Blue Jays are bringing in Jeff Hoffman, folks. And the last time we saw him, we had fun. And we were down by about the same amount of runs. Down 5 here. 1 away. Runner at first. Jeff Hoffman. I can't think of a guy I'd rather face. If he said, name a current pitcher that you'd like the Orioles to try to hit off of right now, who would you want to bring in? Oh, give me Jeff Hoffman. Well, we're getting him. Isn't that nice? All right, maybe I'm hyping it up too much. Folks, I'll tell you this, no matter what happens today, tomorrow, a chance to win the series, if not sweep it. So you better be back here for the series finale. And then we head back home again. Hoffman, first pitch is a strike. His ERA is a little over 6 in 29 appearances. He's facing Pete Alonso with a runner at first, Gunnar, who just got checked on, and 1 out. The polar bear is 0 for 2, folks. We need him to keep the line moving.
A polar bear stirs.
We need to get on a roll against Hoffman like we did back at Camden Yards. Come on. The 0-1 to Alonso is a breaking ball taken for a strike, a slider at 85 miles an hour on the outer half of the plate. What's going on? Everybody's waving behind in the crowd back there. Fouled back again by Alonso. Blue Jay crowd has been pretty rowdy here this weekend. I'm a little jealous. I feel like our crowd, even when we get a large crowd, we need to be a little louder, particularly. Oh, Alonso, opposite field. Sounded good off the bat. That ball's carrying. That ball is gone. Bye-bye, birdie. A 2-run homer. Ding dong. We're back in it. Alonso to the opposite field again. He's got a baker's dozen on the season. It's 6-3. Thank you, Jeff Hoffman. Love me some Hoff.
It's magic, you know.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Alonso now tied for the league lead in opposite field home runs with his 8th. And man, you could just tell the sound that ball made off the bat, that ball was jumping out of here. Kobe Mayo, 0-1 pitch up and in, a ball and a strike. All right, we're down 3. That's called chipping away. We got 2, we got 3 more to get. One ball, 1 strike on Mayo. Pitch. Oh, he chased a bad one. A slider that started outside out of the hand and then wound up even farther away, and he swung at it. And he missed. 1-2 pitch, and Mayo chased that same pitch and strikes out. Oh, Kobe, you got to see it. You got to know where that pitch is going. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter, Leody Taveras. Taveras 0 for 2. And first pitch low for ball 1. We are in it, Matt. And folks, to borrow a phrase from the legendary Marky Mark, if you ain't in it to win it, then get the hell out. Taught me a valuable lesson back in 1990. 2-0 on Taveras. The pitch. There's a strike. I believe the entire phrase was pure hip-hop, don't sell out. If you ain't in it to win it, then get the hell out. There's a strike at the bottom of the plate. It's at the bottom of the plate. At the bottom of the zone. It's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. 2 runs in for the Orioles. The pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Okamoto playing far off the bag. And he will throw out Taveras. The inning is over. But the Orioles chip away. They chip with a 2-run opposite field home run off the bat of the polar bear, folks.
A polar bear stirs.
We go to the bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays have out hit us 10-4, but the score is closer than that. It's 6-3. Let's go. Thanks, Hoffman, for giving us a little bit of room to wiggle our way back into this. We'll see. Again, our bullpen needs to be on. And Aiken in his 1 inning gave up a run. So that's not the way to do it. If Aiken doesn't give up the run in his inning, it's a 5-3 game right now. It's even closer. Well, our bullpen needs to shut them down the rest of the way. And then they keep doing that thing I've been talking about. What I've been talking about? Bird watchers. Talking about chipping away. You heard? You chip away. Remember Andy Dufresne in Shawshank? Remember when he was just trying to chisel his name into the wall there, and he realized that the rock was really loose or whatever. He was just chipping away. And then every day he kept chipping away. And then one day he crossed through a tunnel and a river of shit to freedom. That's all we got to do is just crawl through a 43-year river of shit to freedom. Folks, Andres Jimenez, first pitch is a strike. Next pitch is a swung on and missed. Keegan Aiken is out here for a second inning, at least to begin with, to face the left-handed batted Jimenez. A couple of righties due up after, so maybe just the one batter here. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Folks, if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, I urge you to give it a chance, as we are getting so close to 5,000 subscribers. I apologize for not being on camera live today. The 2-dimensional BW sitting in as I recover from a roughed up lower back. Jimenez with a ground ball handled by Alonso, but Aiken is not going to be able to cover the bag in time. Jimenez, even with a better throw here, I don't think we're going to get him. Going to be an infield hit. And again, a couple of righties due up. And 3 of the next 4 are right-handed, including Guerrero. I think you got to go to a righty right now. Let's see if the Orioles do, and if so, who is it? Aiken is still in the ballgame to face Miles Straw. And the first pitch is ball 1. Not close. There was a check swing appeal, but he didn't go. Again, 3 of the next 4 are right-handed. Aiken's already thrown an inning where he gave up a run. He just gave up a leadoff base runner here. Here's a ground ball to Alonso. He's got 1 play, which is to first for an unassisted putout. Straw moves Jimenez to second base with that out. The runner at second, 1 down. Still 2 of the next 3 from the right side, including Guerrero. Where's the righty at? Here's Springer. First pitch is a strike. I have not seen any activity in the Oriole bullpen. 0-1 pitch, up and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Albie, I hope you know what you're doing, buddy. There's a strike, 1-2 on Springer. Runner at second, Aiken taking a look at him. And the pitch, reached for, served out to right field. It'll hang up there for Cowser. He makes the catch. Out number 2, Jimenez still at second base. They're going to try to get Aiken to go 2 complete innings here. Nathan Lucas, the hitter. This is a lefty-lefty matchup. And the first pitch is fouled away. 0-1 on Lucas. Oriole bullpen has been worked a lot, particularly our higher leverage guys. Here's a ground ball to second. Should get us through the inning. Holiday to first in time. And there you go. Aiken gave up a run in his first inning of work. Pitches a scoreless second inning of work. We'll take it, and we'll go to the 7th inning down by 3. 6-3 Blue Jays. 3 innings to go. Folks, don't make me reach over to look at the status of the sub count when I know it's not moving. Nope, it hasn't moved. I'm just, I can't really get into it. I can't bother with it. I built up my hopes that this week we'd get to 5,000, and I wasn't even looking at a average per day number that was, crazy. It was very conservative. And unless we get like 40-something subscribers tomorrow, it ain't happening. But of course, I missed an entire game. That's gonna not help things. But damn it, we'll get to 5,000 eventually, I suppose. Right, folks? Hey, somebody remind me when it's the top of the 8th for me to pop a pill. Thanks. Appreciate it. I don't want to waste any time. Folks, who we got coming up on this next homestand? I feel like we finally have played the glut of these division games, and we're due for some non-division opponents. I've focused so heavily on this stretch of the season against all these division teams and that 10-game homestand. Left-hander Mason Fluharty's on for the Blue Jays now, and he is going to pitch to Tyler O'Neill as the Orioles counter with a pinch hitter. O'Neill in for Cowser. I don't know how I feel about this. 0-1 pitch outside, a ball and a strike. I wouldn't do this. Seattle and San Diego. Okay, a couple of West Coast teams, one from each league coming into town. Then we head to Seattle. Oh, snap. We're going to be facing some pretty good starting pitching then. Mariners have a pretty good rotation. O'Neill on a 2-1 pitch, either a foul tip or a miss. It's 2-2. I really don't like pinch hitting Cowser here. I don't care they brought out a lefty. They're still, it's the first batter of the 7th, which means unless the Orioles go 9 up, 9 down, this spot's going to come up again, and likely against a righty at that point. And I'd just rather Cowser, who's already hit a home run in the game, just be allowed to keep playing. Swing and a miss. O'Neill strikes out. Thanks. 1 away. Hope that was worth the move. Now I get it. Cowser had to crash into the wall earlier. Maybe he's banged up. Maybe Alvarez just wanted a reason for him to get out of the game, to let him rest up. But if that's the reason, that's the only reason to do that move. And I still don't like it. Blaze Alexander takes ball 1. Swing and a drive to left. That ball's going to travel and go to the bullpen in a hurry. Bye-bye birdie. That ball was in the air for 2 seconds. And the Orioles get another one back. A home run by Blaze. A line drive to left. 386. Happy feet, folks. It's 6-4. Folks.
Oh, it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Yes, Matt, maybe you didn't hear me, but hopefully somebody did. I had said that Cowser's being lifted for O'Neill might have something to do with crashing into the wall. But still, I don't like the move. But I do like the move by Blaze to get us back to 2 runs down. And here's another pinch hitter. It's Jeremiah Jackson coming in to hit for Jackson Holiday. Jackson first name lifted for Jackson last name.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
Folks, Jeremiah first pitch, swing and a miss. Jackson came in the spot vacated by Basayo in the game yesterday and promptly got a couple of hits, driving in runs. Trying to get on base here, down by 2, 1 out in the 7th. Fouled back, no balls, 2 strikes. Folks, we've gotten to 150 likes, and we got that far, and I never brought it up. Ever since we hit 100, we got the next 50 without a word. And I just wanted to let that happen because I wanted to let you guys know that you guys rock. I do have to push that like count and the subscribe thing, you know, part of the deal. 1-2 swing and a miss by Jeremiah on a changeup low and away. Down he goes, 2 away in the inning. But yeah, you guys don't need me to constantly tell you. There's so many out there that just know to do it. And you do it. And I thank you for that. Helping out the channel with that stuff.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Taylor Ward fouls the first pitch away. If Ward makes the final out here, it'll set up the 8th inning with the 2, 3, 4 hitters down by 2. Now it sounds like a good time to get back in it. If we can't get a 2-out rally here, we're set up nice for the 8th. Albert Suarez is up in the Oriole bullpen. 1-1 pitch outside. The 2-1. That's low. Can Ward get another walk? If he does, it'll bring up the tying run. Three-one pitch. Oh, you got to come on, tap. Can't we understand when it makes sense to tap? You tap, you take your base. Ward lets ball 4 turn into strike 2. And the count goes full. The pitch. Swing and a miss. God damn it. Inning over. I don't get it. I don't get how collectively we can be so bad with these challenges. I know it's a brand new thing, but situationally, come on. How many times have we challenged on something that wasn't that big of a deal, whether or not they got it right or wrong? And then we get a situation like that. I would have brought up Gunnar as the tying run, put a runner on base. Just don't get it. Because even a spot like that, if it was borderline and they were wrong, at least you could go, well, it was a big spot. It would have set us up, put the tying run at the plate and Gunnar and whatever. And then we don't challenge. I mean, I don't get it. Now watch us wind up not even using this second challenge for the rest of the game. Ugh. We need to hire somebody. There's got to be a challenge expert out there somewhere. I mean, I know nobody has any time to get a yay or nay from somebody else to do the challenge, but somebody who at least can teach what to look for, or I don't know, situationally when to do it or something. Sorry, folks, I'm just extremely annoyed. Party at the Yard, June 12th. Folks, it's Albert Suarez on for the Orioles. He got roughed up his last time. Hopefully, gonna give us a good outing here. 4.37 ERA, a 1.46 WHIP, 22 2/3 innings on the season. First pitch is swung on and a ground ball up the third base line fair. Mayo with a strong throw and a good one to get Guerrero on one pitch. That's a big first out. Assistant in charge of ABS challenges. Yeah, throw him $80,000 a year. Give him a job. You got one job. Here's Jesus Sanchez, who's 2 for 3. He's wiggling up there at the plate. He likes to wiggle. First pitch is a little bit low. And are we challenging this? We're challenging the first pitch of the at-bat. If we get this wrong, it is a strike. But still, it's not a time to use a challenge. Because if he'd gotten it wrong, we would have sat there and wasted a challenge on a very inconsequential pitch. We're not using them at the right time, even when we get it right. Here is a high fastball, 1 strike to Sanchez. By the way, Jeremiah and O'Neill, who both pinch hit in the last half inning, are in the field at second base and right field, respectively. 1-1 pitch, fouled back. Oh, snap, did we? Folks, I'm sorry. Run back to the kitchen for just a moment and throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Whoops, folks, you got to realize your boy is not in his normal arrangement.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
I'm basically streaming right now with one hand tied behind my back. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right. All right. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Sanchez strikes out. Hey, hey, hey. We just got a K.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Here's that pesky-ass Ernie Clement. Swing and a miss. He chased a high heater. Clement 2 for 3. And right now, that 3-run homer he hit is the difference in this ball game. Curveball, check swing, he doesn't go. 1-1 the count. He's also got a triple. He's got the tough half of the cycle out of the way, but not enough time for 2 more at-bats in all likelihood. Fouled back. 1-2 the count on Clement. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. The pitch outside, 2-2. Right-hander up in the Blue Jay pen. It's that submariner, that annoying-ass submariner Rogers is up. 2-2, line hard but foul. We'll do it again. Look out over there. There's a protective netting near the area that ball landed, but somehow it got in there anyway. Another 2-2 to Clement. Swung on and a ground ball to third. Mayo with a low throw handled by Alonso. Alonso points to Mayo. What for? I don't know. Mayo needs to point to Alonso and say thank you for bailing me out again. Folks, the 7th inning is over. Albert pitches a nice clean inning. We go to the 8th. We're down by 2. Come on. This is it. Okay? 2, 3, 4 batters are coming up. Let's go. This team has been playing well enough where I think we have a realistic chance to come back. And I want to come back. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Folks, What do you say? Hit that like button if you're here, folks. That's right. I'm bringing it up for the first time in a long time. We got over 200 people tuned in. Thank you for being here. Sorry, I'm just a two-dimensional image of myself right now. I'm somewhat sidelined with my own injury, but I am on the mic. How you doing? BW here. Folks, think about hitting that like button if you don't mind. Give that thumbs up. We can get close to 200 likes today, I think. And those of you watching who are not subscribed, come on. Get in here. Hit that button. It's just below the screen. It's free. Be one of that first 5,000, and trust me, down the road, you will want that distinction. You don't want to be a post 5,000 subscriber. There's not enough clout with that kind of a distinction. You want to be one of the first 5K. Subscribe. Get in here. Gunner at the plate, and he shows bunt, and he does bunt foul. What are we doing? Gunner, 0-1 the count.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
The lefty Fluharty still out there on the mound on 19 pitches, and number 20's in the dirt. 1-1 on Gunner, folks. Charge. Swung on, hit toward third base. Going to be a tough play by Okamoto. He throws off balance. No chance. It's an infield single for Gunner. And that's how you start a rally, folks. Folks, that's going to do it for Fluharty. Fluharty. That sounds like a specialized soup that you eat when you have the flu. Try Campbell's Fluharty soup today. Folks, Adley Rutschman will be due up as the tying run with nobody out. Pitching change for the Blue Jays. That's right, BW, that's me, legend. I've been told. Folks, I've lived a life not too different than Forrest Gump's, except with a much higher IQ and a much better taste in women. Gotta tell you. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. BW equals legend. You know? Yeah, screw Jenny. Jenny. I'll just keep running if you're going to leave me hanging for the 18th time. I will keep running. Oh, Forrest, you know, I had a kid while you were running. Sorry I didn't tell you about it. It is yours. Well, gee, Jenny, that's another questionable thing that you've done to me. Would have been nice to meet my son maybe 4 years ago. Oh, but you were out running and stuff. Well, there are ways to contact me, I'm sure. I mean, I understand it's the early 80s, but I know you didn't have a smartphone, but I think there were ways to get a hold of. You know, there were a lot of people following me as I was running. Could have relayed a message to somebody. They could have gotten to me. Really, when you think about it, Jenny, you've kind of been a see you in Toledo our entire lives. 1-1 pitch to Rutschman is fouled away. Folks, I forgot there's a baseball game on. Adley at the plate. Dalton Varsho is into the game in center field. Miles Straw goes to left. One and one the count on Adley. A throw over to first. Gunnar is back. Come on, folks. The pitch. A little one hopper to short and a play made at first. Rutschman is retired on a ground out to Jimenez. Gunnar moves up to second base. Here comes Pete. I can tie it up with one swing to all fields. Alonso.
A polar bear stirs.
Come on, folks. Swing and a miss. First pitch sinker that was outside. Strike one to Alonso. Gunnar at second, one out. The pitch. Outside. Oh, Rogers, that submarine delivery. How the hell do you hit this guy? Well, Alonso has in his career 4 for 8 with a couple of doubles. The 1-1. Hit on the ground and through. No, it's stopped at second by Clement, and he throws from his butt. And he gets Alonso for the second out. Damn you, Ernie Clement. I talked him up, didn't I? What an unbelievable play by Clement. Absolutely outstanding. And he was moving to his left and then had to redirect himself. A diving stop, throw from a knee. Got him. 2 down. It's up to Kobe Mayo. And the first pitch looked like it was low, but it's called a strike. And we don't challenge. 0-1 on Mayo. Come on. Gotta know when to challenge. Fouled away. It's 0-2 just like that on Mayo. Gunnar's at third with 2 down. We need to open up the sandwich, folks. The pitch. Oh, my God. Mayo reached for one in the left-handed batter's box. He needed a 25.5-foot pole to hit that pitch. He strikes out and the inning is over. The Orioles are still down by 2 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. 6-4 Toronto. Hey, folks, it's our buddy Rising Rhino.
Yeah!
Say hi to Rhino, everybody. You got about 15 seconds or so until the word morning is said. Maybe about 20 seconds. You got plenty of time, folks. Go grab a snack. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Here it comes. Oh. Anytime now.
Good morning.
Thanks. Thanks for that. You know what? That's going to catch on. I got a feeling. That is going to catch on. Right up there with Seacrest out. Folks, we're down by 2. And who will be up in the 9th inning, you ask? It'll be it'll be Tavares, O'Neill's spot, which again, didn't I tell you it'd come back around? And then Blaze. So if they bring in a righty for the 9th, and we have O'Neill up instead of Cowser, you'll know why I didn't like the move earlier. Again, though, if it has to do with, well, we just want Cowser, he got banged up. Here's a lefty. Let's bring in O'Neill, but still, I just don't like it. Cowser's a gamer. If he stayed in the game, that means he could have kept going. Folks, Brandon Valenzuela, swing and a miss, strike 1 on him. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Albert Suarez, 2nd inning of work. Hit in the air toward left center and deep. Going back to Tavares. He's looking up, and he makes no. That ball drops down, and Valenzuela will make it to second with a double. That's his 3rd hit of the game. All right, this kid can hit. Tavares lately not able to close down some of these deep fly balls. He had to contend with the wall. And it looks like he looked down toward the wall, back toward the ball, back toward the wall. Just couldn't hold it together there. So runner at second base, nobody out. And Suarez has to get out of this jam. Okamoto at the plate, strike 1. The odometer rolled over, hun? All right. The odometer rolled over. Getting a little closer to arid extra dry. Now we're getting a little closer to 5,000, folks. Thank you, new subscribers. 1-1 pitch. Fouled behind the plate. 1-2 the count. We're getting a little closer. With arid extra dry. Six to 4 Blue Jays in the bottom of the 8th. Okamoto with a count of a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased one off the plate. That's a big strikeout for Albert.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
1 down for Andres Jimenez. He's got 2 hits today already. Bottom part of this order has really cleaned up. Clement 2 for 4. Valenzuela 3 for 3. Okamoto 2 for 4. And Jimenez so far 2 for 3. That's the 5, 6, 7, 8 hitters in this lineup today. 9 for 14 combined so far. Swing and a miss. 1-1 on Jimenez. The 1-1 is fouled away. Oh, man. Okay, it's the bottom. So I told somebody to remind me to pop this pill in the 8th inning. Where is it? Now's the time. Oh, my back is really starting to say enough already. This 1-2 pitch misses high, 2-2. It's only 4:39 a.m. over here. The 2-2 pitch to Jimenez. Upstairs, full count. If this game happens to go extra innings and I start to sound goofy, my apologies in advance. Foul ball, still 3-2. EW's got to take a Flintstone vitamin. There we go. Another payoff pitch to Jimenez. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
2 down in the 8th. And Miles Straw. The final straw, folks. See what I did there? That's the kind of clever, witty banter you can come to expect on the Orioles BirdWatcher Channel. 1-0 on Straw. The pitch. There's a strike. Folks, you're here for the hilarious improv, right? 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Here's a ground ball. Shortstop, Gunner, backhands, throws. In time. We go to the 9th. We are down by 2. Come on, folks. This team has got 2 runs in them. I can feel it. To the 9th inning, we goo. That's where we are gooing. And we're going to goo together. Please, wear protection. That's right, folks. Who's ready to goo together?
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
Wherever I goo, you goo. You goo with me. We goo together. We goo together like shamanamana shamala ding dong. Chang chang, changity chang jibop. Don't laugh. That hurts. Folks. Where do you want to goo today? Game 3 tomorrow. What time you guys gonna be here? I'm gonna test the Charm City chat right now. This is a test of the Charm City chat. What time are you gonna be here tomorrow? Right-hander Louis Varland is on. He is their closer, and he has been outstanding. 9 for 9 in save opportunities, and the ERA on the season makes Rico Garcia look like my stepmom. A .28 ERA. .28. Somebody's got to get to this guy. And guess who's coming up, folks? He's okay, and he's ready to swing a bat right now. It's Samuel Basayo. Oh, no, he's on deck, I guess. Tavares is up. Sammy on deck as a pinch hitter for O'Neill. Tavares inside, ball 1. That's how we start it.
Come on, let's dance.
Swing and a miss on a high fastball at 98. 1-1 on Tavares. And you know my name is Simon, and I like to do drawings. That pitch is high. 2-1 on Tavares. Third baseman Okamoto playing up for a bunt. 2-1, fouled back, 2-2. Any way you can get on base, Leote. Any way you can get on, we'll take it. Sammy on deck. And you know my name is Simon. 2-2 pitch. That one's hit well to right, but right at Lucas. Tavares turned on one, had a nice launch angle to it, but didn't hit that sweet spot, I suppose. A fly ball to right and one down for Basayo. Sammy, you can hit it 500 feet, but right now we need to get a guy on base more than anything. Ground ball foul, 0-1 on Basayo. Folks. Oh, 1 pitch. Reached for and rolled over. Backhanded at first by Guerrero. A throw to the pitcher covering in time, and the Orioles are down to their final out. We've left it to the final out. Blaze is up. He needs to get on base to give us a chance. Blue Jay fans are rising to their feet. Blaze 1 for 2. He hit that home run back in the 7th. Varland has been just unhittable so far this year. Line drive stopped by Clement at second. He spins, throws to first. And folks, this has been the Ernie Clement show today. The Blue Jays win Game 2. Series tied at 1 apiece. Final score, Blue Jays 6, Orioles 4. And sometimes, folks, you got to just tip your cap when the opposing team has a player that just does about everything to win a ball game. Ernie Clement, my respect to you. My goodness. He did everything today to win this game for the Blue Jays. Folks, Orioles come up short, but a chance to still win another road series against the division opponent tomorrow afternoon. Do not turn your back on this team because of this loss here today. We had won, 10 of our last 14, and we dropped this, so still 10 out of 15. And a chance to get a win tomorrow and take this series. Folks, we will try to take that series tomorrow and head back home with some non-division opponents coming up. Final score, Blue Jays 6-4, 6 runs, 12 hits, no errors. The Orioles 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Miles gets the win. Bradish takes the loss, and Varland gets the save. The Blue Jays used 5 relievers today, along with a guy that, technically all 6 pitchers were relievers, but Miles did the bulk of the pitching. The Orioles only used 3 guys. So I'll tell you this. We got back in the game. We came up a bit short, but we only used Keegan Aiken and Albert Suarez out of the pen today. That gives us a full complement of our best bullpen arms tomorrow to help win this series. And that's a good thing. I think we're going to have a bullpen advantage for this final game tomorrow, which will feature Shane Baz facing off against former Oriole Kevin Gossman. Folks, that's right. 1:20 is when the stream will start, folks. First pitch at 1:37. Be here by 1:30. If that makes it easier to remember. And you won't miss the pitch. You won't miss a pitch. Folks. Right. Hopefully the other division. Let's see. Tampa's losing right now, 4-0. Miami ahead of them. So hopefully they'll lose. And the Yankees and Boston coming up later. You're going to root for Boston, I suppose. Yeah, you're going to root for Boston. And, yeah, let's try to win this one tomorrow. All right, I'm going to see if there's another fellow streamer, a buddy that might be live streaming right now. And if so, I'll redirect you over onto their channel. Let's see who's doing something. Is JJ doing a Phillies-White Sox game? Let me see if that game is actually on. Looks that way, although the White Sox are up by 5 runs. Not sure how the mood will be in the Philly chat, but it's always a good time with JJ. We'll be sending you his direction. Say hi to JJ for me, folks. Hey, tonight we got to 4,960-something subscribers. It would take a miracle to get to 5,000 before we get back home. One more game left on this road trip. But one way or another, we'll get there. And I look forward to that moment. Otherwise, I want to thank everybody for all the other stuff here to help out the channel, the mods, helping keeping the Charm City chat nice and charming. We got 179 likes. Folks, hit that button on the way out if you can, and we'll try to get it as close to 200 as possible. We got a magic member in here today. Good stuff all around. Just chalk it up to Ernie Clement playing his ass off, folks, and we just couldn't stop the Ernie Clement show. This team, I think, is still in good shape, and I like our chances. Shane Boz tomorrow. Come on back, folks. Until then, this has been the Birdwatcher and his ailing back, and we will chirp at you later, folks. Have a good rest of your Saturday.